This is the song we were working on before the Jake Matters song.
Yes. Featuring Marwalo.
Some weirdness in this part we need to work on.
Yeah, I feel like the actually the flex piano thing is a little too random. It jumps from a higher note to like a Yeah, I feel like we need to probably change the flex piano. It seems too random. It's like goes do 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 do. It needs to be like a
you
like we need to tone it. I know, but like I was trying to just use the notes that we were using in like the same chords, you know. But we need to like rein it in and like lower the like so it actually has kind of a like a tune that's like you can grasp. So maybe just
here, if you just select it, watch. If you just select the one you want and hit F7, wait, why is it not? Oh, I guess it is selected. Whatever. F7 will be right into it. There. So this pattern.
That sounds fine. Yeah, then it gets too random. Like this first part.
Select all, and then do a.
But it needs to like harmonize.
It still will.
Okay.
You can choose your. As long as you choose. Wait, hold on.
I like how it goes do 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 do. But then like the second half is basically what needs to be changed.
Limit it. Well, I can't do that. It needs to be a whole octave. So it gets all the notes. So if you just limit it from it can be even shorter than that. There's another A. There it goes. So A sharp to this A. So they'll all be within between here and here.
Then it goes instead of going do 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 do, which I like.
It still kind of is random.
it will kill.
Hey, Major Pecan.
Maybe A5 down to F4 could be the range.
Yeah. Then we can always just modify it so it's like we take out some of them and let some
Go further.
linger. Anyway, can I modify it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to I feel like maybe make that go a little longer. What did you do? Why'd you do that?
I just glued the notes together that were touching.
Why? I wasn't going to do that with all of them. There.
He has not seen our song yet that I know of, anyway. So the countdown timer here is the time that I think he's starting the competition on his stream. He's already streaming right now, but... Or it might be midnight our time. I don't know. But we'll check in when that timer runs out and see where he's at. I did listen to some of the other submissions, and a lot of them are just like meme songs, which ours kind of is because it used that vocal sample. How you doing, Pineapple Sandwiches? Someone performed my piano solo piece. That's pretty cool. Like, because you made the, I mean, I'm sure you made sheet music for it, so you gave it to somebody to play, or how did that all happen? I do not mind at all Pineapple Sandwiches. I'd be interested to see it. Or hear it, rather.
OFFICIAL Forest Music did the fantastic dance.
Thank you for the follow, official For Us Music. You did the fantastic dance, yes. And Lumia stream had an update, so I want to see if it's still working or if I have to set everything up for the lights again. If Major Pecan or somebody, if you want to do like one of the color commands or one of the light effects, just to see. I don't remember doing the feedback alarm or the turning my lights red when I got the feedback from Pineapple Sandwiches. There could be a better Twitch TV fantastic animated emote. Yeah, I could see if I could get that working. That'd be kind of fun.
Let's see how this I still am not satisfied with how this goes, you know?
Uh-oh. Did it twice. That was weird. We gotta do the do from pineapple sandwiches. At first I thought it was repeating because you activated infinite Jimmy mode. No, I've been thinking about that, and I think I know a way to do the infinite Jimmy mode without having to like go to our own Twitch page and play our stream on the screen. I think I know a way how I can do it, but I haven't set it up yet. But I do have to go get that do because Pineapple Sandwiches redeemed it, so. I'll be right back.
I feel like dun, dun, dun. I feel like something goes lower. And it goes like this again, maybe?
You're doing DMS official. Welcome back. It's been a little bit. I'm doing pretty good. What about you, Jimmy? How are you doing? he's concentrating.
I still feel like this is wrong and bad. I like the beginning. Maybe like take out the beginning, just have the beginning repeat.
That sounds weird to me.
Yeah. There's a reason why I had it go. You know what I should do? Hold on. Take the second flex guitar merged. No, not clone.
DMS is going to send us another track.
Copy.
Sounds good.
And then go to the flex piano. Sampler. Paste in the sample piano roll. So try to like maybe
yeah, the feedback alarm is not working. I'll have to look into that. Oh yeah, also I have this. They changed the tops on these. I don't know what's like. It looks different. It sounds different. There's like more of a cracking sound when you open it. It's louder.
Attention.
Right here.
Emergency has been reported in this building.
See, much
louder.
louder.
I guess we could do feedback.
Operations and leave the building utilizing the nearest exit.
I guess they wanted to break my concentration. And we could do feedback while I stop, drop, and roll. Maybe they wanted to get me to get to the feedback.
Maybe.
Should have waited for the song to start.
Works. Yeah, I'm getting it. Everything is different. There's a Lumia update. There's a Firefox update. Pineapple sandwiches. You were first. So you'll roll on the floor to this.
A fancy roll.
Yeah, the new version of OBS. I updated to today. There's a feature that I'm pretty excited about, but I haven't had time to mess with it yet. It was just today, but I think I told you already, Jimmy. It's
yeah.
The alpha mat for Stinger transitions. Because right now, or the way that it was, the way to do a Stinger transition is you create a video file with transparency, right?
Oh yeah.
But like, it cuts the video at some point and it switches from one scene to the next while the video is playing. So you pretty much have to have at least a couple frames where the entire frame is covered. Right? And that's where you would do the transition. Make sense?
Entire frame is covered.
You're not paying attention.
I'm sorry, I was like trying to pay attention to the song. random to me. How about this? Hey, thanks for coming in. I am not what
How
I
you doing?
am.
I am, and also Oz Selec. Is that how you say that? Welcome to the stream. Khan would suffice. Okay, we'll just call you Khan. We finished the Jake Matters challenge track, and that timer is counting down to when we're gonna switch over to his stream and co-stream the competition, listen to everybody else's, and see who wins. So in the meantime, we're just working on the song that we were working on before the Jake Matters challenge song.
I just simplified it.
He hasn't listened to it yet. We're gonna go over to his stream when he listens to him for the first time.
Yeah, I kind of want
in
to.
like a couple hours.
I'm wondering if we should give him a hint to like look at the visualizer, because I want him to like.
I was in his stream earlier because he started streaming at like 7, like
Mhm.
7 our time, and he's gonna do some stuff before the competition.
Yeah.
But I told him that he asked what everybody was up to, and I said we were working on your challenge track, and we hid D's nuts in it somewhere. He's like, "Oh, excellent." I said, "But you have to find it though." So he doesn't know that you have to look at the spectrogram. He's probably going to be listening for it.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's just
agree.
a super high pitched noise, which you're not going to. It doesn't sound like we're saying anything. Which I actually thought of something. I have a program.
What?
Not Photoshop. Hold on, let me find a program that would make doing that kind of hiding images in audio much easier than trying to use Harmor or something else. 1 second.
Is it called Jimmy is Bad? That's the name of the program?
It's called Photo Sounder.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like this. Let's see. I don't know.
Every program.
There's probably a new version. This was 2019, so it's been 2 years.
Yeah, it looks like a very 2019 program.
But no, you can open like a file. So I think I have on the desktop. Where is it? Oh.
Are you doing the example of D's nuts, or are you doing like? You do any example really,
I could just take one of the cards.
Concept.
I'm looking for a dark image. How about the moon? Holy crap, moon. So it does that.
That's what the moon sounds like, everybody.
Is this spectrogram imaging? Yes, it can go both ways. It can take audio and turn it into an image, or an image into audio. You can adjust like just different things like the frequency scale. So if I turn this down, it'll be much higher pitched, where if I go here, the scale is logarithmic rather than linear. So here, right in the middle is like 10 kilohertz, where if I make it logarithmic, right in the middle is like 700 or so, and 10K is way up here. Yeah, you can do a lot of interesting sound. I mean, this is just the moon, so it's going to kind of have like mid-range noise, just kind of, and then high frequencies for the text and whatever. Adjust the frequency range. So if I say like, you put it like 26, like 10K up to 26K, it's going to be like just super high frequencies.
And right? I probably won't hear anything. I heard a little.
Probably little clicks.
Yeah, a little click. That's all I heard.
But like, see, this is way up at like 26K, which is above human hearing. Like if I take it, let me just try something. 20 to 26. So this whole image is going to fit within like above the human hearing range.
I heard it. Yeah, I could totally hear it.
Wonder what hold on, I'm just curious real quick. I want to save this.
It's like a dog whistle, but like
as a wave.
Dogs can hear it.
Moon test. Save. Alright, then bring this back in. Let's see. An audio file, you have to like drag it in. That's kind of weird. It's alright, I'll just find it. Put it in the cards. Moon test.
Moon test.
So it's there. Super high pitched. If I go into...
Yeah, it's doing something, but I can't hear any of it.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear any of it?
A tiny bit.
Oh. Yeah, my ears have been destroyed by earwax. It's the moon.
Oh,
Plus
but see,
75.
this cuts off at 20, or I guess
Yeah.
so it's actually above the thing, but it works pretty
You
well.
can see the bottom. It's the moon.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what it would do if I took this and I said pitch down.
I could hear that.
Yeah, it's very squished. It needs to go faster. Yeah, it's gonna hurt the ears if I pitch it down that much. That's like a whole octave. There it is. Wait a minute. Did it flip it upside down?
It's mirrored. It looks like it's the moon, and the upside down it's the moon.
That's a weird. Why is it doing that?
It is weird.
I take the sound, make it shorter. That's what I get. Not very much fidelity. But as other people,
it's not very sharp.
Down.
But it's an option. It's something we could do. We could work with that and add more images to our music.
I could do that, but then I can also make it like a much more detailed sound by making it like 30 seconds long.
It's upside down because FL couldn't process the higher frequency or just does not, since human ears cannot hear higher than 20K anyways.
We'll save that one as well.
Sounds like weird space radiation noises, which is funny because the moon does get a lot of radiation from the sun. So there's a radiation on the moon, and it's not filtered through the atmosphere because there's no atmosphere. There's very little atmosphere on the moon, at least that I know of.
That's pretty funny.
I actually kind of like that. It adds atmosphere to the song. And then you look at it through the spectrogram. It's holy crap.
Oh jeez. Although, see, this is showing logarithmic. The other one was logarithmic too, so it should have been about the same. Hold on, let me see something. Because I think in the Wave Candy options, you can adjust the scale of it. So you can like make it fully... I don't know if 0% corresponds to logarithmic. 100. I think I do want it. I think I want it this way. I think it would look better this way. Kind of see the moon down here. Still not showing anything below, so I think I need to adjust the.
I think it's because it's so like it's so long that it's like the image is so big. Because that text is pretty large.
Yeah.
For the card, because like. And then you take the actual moon itself in the image, it'd be huge.
Okay, so it's starting at 20 hertz. I think on this one, because this is going all the way down to 0, and 20 is like here, so it's only showing like the middle of the moon and above. I need to set my minimum to like 25-ish.
I kind of like the big holy crap in the middle of the song.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to figure out called like good settings if you want to show the full image.
What visual analyzer are you using? Isn't it just it's just Wave Candy?
I'm using Wave Candy. Yes.
We're experimenting with Photo Sounder to actually make the images out of.
That just updates it dynamically. I don't know if it will, or if FL creates a new temp file. Oh, what type? This is called a spectrogram. Yeah, in the Wave Candy options. I guess it's this one calls it spectrum. Shows oscilloscope, which is basically waves. Spectrum shows you the frequency spectrum and different colors or different brightnesses. The meter is just volume. The vectorscope is the left speaker and right speaker going this way. Spectrogram or spectrum is showing you, yeah, the whole frequency range. So if you have like a sine wave at one frequency, it'll just be a line. Like you have a 2 kilohertz. It's a frequency analyzer basically, and then the bands is like how much it splits the frequency. So if you do like more bands, you get more detail. So you get like finer detail, or if I go like to 32 bands, it'll be just like, well, that's not even showing anything. That's maybe too low. Oh, it's not even, yeah, it's like limited to this many hertz because the frequency of the bands are so low. 1024 is the default where it can get the whole range. But you see it's like not as much detail down here. There's more detail.
I see the holy crap, it's the moon. Looks like the sun now.
Oh yeah, it
Doesn't
looks
look like
pretty
the
cool.
sun yeah.
I do need to pull in new moon test because I did edit it. I'll just delete both of these. Moon test. Original one.
Can't really read the bottom, but you could
No.
totally read the holy crap.
Yeah, the higher up in the image, the more detail you get.
Yeah.
So, and now they have those settings. We can go back to here. We can load up any image we want.
Negative 0.001 will sound weird because of all the colors.
I don't know
Sound
what.
like messiness. Probably sound like noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's noise.
What works really well is like dark images.
Dark with a lot of contrast. Maybe Evil Jimmy.
It's evil Jimmy.
Go up. There's Evil Jimmy right there.
It's very
Wide. Wide Jimmy. Mallard duck will be like there's like too much color, I think. Like there's too much going on.
We do like this one, but then just do
Invert.
haven't invert.
Oh. You know, white noise does have harmonics.
And that one.
We can just hear what this sounds like as it is.
I mean, look at the waveform. It's gonna be just like noise.
Oh yeah. Invert. Go to the very
There it is,
top.
top invert. There we go.
That's the Boeing. Boing. Boing.
Yeah, kind of cool.
Starts off with a loud noise because there's that.
A little rumble at the very end. Don't want to do that.
I like the center part, like the. Sounds like a weird, eerie kind of like underwater, like submarine sound or something.
Mm-hmm. Where did the
White
on-
noise evokes me of heavy rain. Oh yeah, that game, Heavy Rain. There's like a hilarious like people messing with Heavy Rain, like the guy was like screaming like the same words over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where the image went. Where did we
And there's
save
like a
that
chase
image?
scene where the guy intentionally did everything wrong and the guy just stumbles around like an idiot. It's hilarious. Sean! Sean! It's like in the middle of a cutscene, he's just going, Sean! Another funny thing I like to watch sometimes is like there's this guy like DPO24 something like that, and it's hilarious because he makes everything like plus 500% facial movements. So like everybody just like they just when they talk with their mouths open really wide, like it's like just talking normally, just their mouths open super wide. And it's just like kind of creepy, but like at the same time hilarious. There's these nuts.
But if I have it, I guess it's not in lossless mode, so it might sound kind of weird.
This is the song in like it's creepy. Sounds like there's a dog barking in the distance.
White noises, applause, yeah, applause and rain, all those kind of things.
Almost sounds like a distorted dog barking.
I think because
It's creepy. I kind of like it.
I think this needs to be set to 0 and 20,000, and then the pixels per second need to be increased because that will make it faster.
I like it. It's weird. The completely different song.
I think I need to switch it back to linear because it was playing all of the bass like below 1 hertz.
Oh yeah.
Now the bass is going to be around 3, 4. That might be too high. I don't know. I don't know what's going to sound good. How you doing, Solid Snake?
It sounds bad. Yeah. What about?
It's kind of get there.
It's an eerie sound to it. It's so kind of like maybe we could like use something like that in one of our songs. It's like the intro could be like this.
It's a little bit recognizable. That's pretty cool, Solid Snake. So weird. Now it's faster.
Now it's going too fast, but I kind of want to hear it.
So if you turn lossless on,
I kind of like the vibe. It sounds so eerie.
you lose some controls, but it sounds exactly right.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to sound. The bass seems stronger though. Like it sounds, the bass sounds louder. So it looks like 27.5 is the minimum and 20k is the maximum. Okay, so it kept those settings: 27.5, 20,000, logarithmic. So this should sound correct pitch-wise and time-wise. But it'll be like lo-fi, like very lo-fi. It's not terrible, but
What the heck happened there? It startled me.
So this is inverted. So basically, this is all of the frequencies except for the frequencies of the song. So an audio negative, it's all the sound except for the song instead of none of the sound. So it's gonna basically just sound like white noise with like very minimal things missing. Yeah, so it's the opposite of that.
Wow.
Which is pretty much the opposite of all audio. Like, because audio is different than images, right? Because like, if you think of all of the frequencies that there are, and you have a song, it's only very specific ones that you're hearing at any one time. So if you invert it, you're hearing everything. Where if it's an image, it's just like a color range, like whites turn black and things like that.
If there's like an alien species that actually heard things like inverted, so like they would hear a bunch of white noise and they'd be listening for the gaps in the white noise.
Whereas they can detect what frequencies are missing, and that's how they interpret sound. Where, like, yeah, with us, just the white noise just completely overpowers anything, and we can't determine what's missing if there's frequencies everywhere else. But you can horizontal flip it, which will... Oh wait, that's just gonna reverse it. Yeah, that'll be just reversed. It does kind of like Edison.
I kind of like it.
Whoops,
it's a weird...
I don't know what vision mode is. Oh, I guess it's either black and white or yellow.
Is there like a vertical flip so you can make it upside down?
I think in the operations, yeah, vertical flip. So you can make the bass high frequency and the high frequency is the bass. Which is going to sound very weird as well.
Yeah.
It's the song, but upside down, if that makes sense.
It sounds happy. Dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only thing is that like with the
But
bass
the bass
way
is
up at like
annoying.
that super
Yeah.
high frequency, you have to like lower the maximum so that it's not as annoying, but then you lose like a lot of, you have no high end. So and then all the
And the low end.
and then all the notes get squished and it's gonna sound terrible.
Yeah, it's
What
too
UI
much.
is this? This is a program called Photo Sounder. It's not part of FL Studio. I wonder if there's a new version. Because I haven't checked for like 2 years. I'm just curious. Photo Sounder. I was at like 1.95. What's new in 1.1? That's a... Oh look, we have a card of this image.
Yeah, it's Napoleon.
Napoleon.
Napoleon. That's the correct way of pronouncing it.
Download.
Or Napoleon.
1.10. Oh, I guess, okay. I have 1.9, so I guess it is... I was seeing 1.10, I was reading it as like 1.1, and I'm like, I have 1.9.
Yeah.
1.1 is... Okay. That's just the demo. Or I guess you have the demo.
What happened? The orange flew away. Turned orange up in the air. And it disappeared.
Let's see.
It's not a literal orange, it's a Oh,
Yeah,
there it is.
they had no releases in 2019. September 3rd, and then February 8th, 2020 was the second one, and then February 29th, 2020, so only like a couple days later. Import multiple files to a single project on its own layer. New interface that adds dialogues for creating new project, opening, importing files, analysis. Drag and drop of files. Volume limiter, much faster FFT accelerated, GPU accelerated convolution between layers. Save images as higher quality. Analyze ultrasounds up to 192 kilohertz. Wow, they did quite a bit. But I won't worry about it right now. I'm just gonna... Anyway, but see, that's as I was saying, you could take like images, like how we tried to import an image into Harmor and make it really high pitched so it shows up high.
Yeah.
You could just take an image. I thought I saved it right on the desktop so I could just bring it in. But I'm not seeing it.
Me neither. Maybe you put it on like
Maybe it's just... No, I think I know where it is. In this.
maybe it's actually in like Oh. No.
Anyway, you can use higher quality images because you can adjust the speed and frequency range, so you don't have to make it tiny.
Yeah.
So you can get like higher quality text.
But I want a lower quality.
That's you. I'll just do a custom shape. It doesn't really matter. I don't want to color pick. I want to color it black. Oh, we've already submitted the song, so it doesn't really matter anyway, but...
Just a proof of concept.
They can both be, whatever. Something like that.
Right? Solid Snake cheered 50 bits.
Thank you,
Thank
Solid
you for the
Snake.
50-bit Solid Snake. Wait, is it just in pictures? It might be just in pictures. There's all the cards I've been working on. Still don't see it though.
Maybe it's a different format, like BMP or PNG.
Oh,
there it is.
It is PNG. DN, that's what it's called. Okay. Pictures. There. Drag that in. Oh, I can't drag it in yet. Open. Is that what I did? Open. Okay, there it is. That one. Open. Wow.
It's still low quality because we saved it. It's very small.
I don't know what that is. Mask invert, that's weird. That's what it would sound like, but I could like slow it way down. 0. Wait. Oh no, I went too slow. Went to... It's gonna take way too long to render, because it's like... trying to make a 2-hour long audio file.
Oh jeez.
Too long. There, 30 seconds.
2 hours long. 2 hours of these nuts.
Even... Yeah, but so you can make like higher quality ones. Even that's still pretty low resolution, right?
Maybe try like a different font and just see like a very detailed
Image
font.
Nice. Let's make it be like full HD. Fill. Just fill it with black. Oh, I still have that over there. That's funny. do that. Center it. You know, that way. That's weird. I'll do a new one. And which, oops, I need a Z. Always has to be a Z.
Yeah, just to emphasize.
Why is it not making it bigger?
I don't know. Maybe there's like a limit. Oh, there it is. 500 was too big, I think.
Nope, it did it. I just didn't push enter.
Need to find a font that looks like nuts. Like that. It's like hairy nuts.
Airplanes. Any of these sticking out to you?
Not really.
American
American
flags.
flag one. These nuts. Patriotic nuts.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was Memorial Day recently, so we need to honor our veterans with an American flag. These nuts.
I think if I make it more like this, I can like make it even bigger.
Do the free transform and just make it like stretch it to fit
Oh yeah.
the entire canvas.
A little stretchy, but that's okay. A little bit of a border. There, how's that? Full 1080p. So that's the full size of it. We can convert that into audio. Cool, I like it. Let's try. How much better it looks. Hey, much more clear. Oh, that's a 9 minutes long. Let's see, make it be like 10 seconds. About 10 seconds should be plenty.
This doesn't sound as nice.
I think what you'd
I
have
think
to
the
do,
American flag text doesn't sound as nice as the other kind.
Well, it's also using like the full frequency range.
Oh yeah.
You have to bump this up pretty high. And then maybe turn it down some.
I can hear that. Yeah, even though it's very faint, I can hear that. Probably because
between
it was
15 and 20. Can you hear this one?
I won't be able to. I don't really hear anything at all. Other than my regular tinnitus.
Invert it.
Oh god. Oh wait, that's really high frequencies anyway, so I won't be able to hear it.
Mm-hmm. That's weird.
But a dog could hear it though, or a cat.
Mm-hmm. Reversed. It's gonna sound almost the same. It doesn't really matter. Linear. Yeah, it's such high pitch. It doesn't it doesn't really change the scale very much at all.
The sound. Maybe make the max frequency. Sound a little bit nicer than the other one.
I can hold like I can get much finer control.
I think I might be able to hear this one. Let's see. 10,000 kilohertz. Not really.
Well, not 10,000 kilohertz. That would be insane.
Yeah, I can hear that easy. 10,000 kilohertz. Easy. Because I have super ears.
Where were we saving those? I forget. Where were we saving the audios?
I forget too.
Oh, and it's in the cards folder for some reason.
I think that's because it was just.
Oh, because that's
where
what I
you
loaded
got
was
the image.
not this one.
The desktop cards. Well,
Yeah, bring this in.
okay, now I can hear it. Yeah, it sounded weird.
There's like weird like
It's
dips.
not as. It's not as nice looking.
Mm-hmm. Well, I squished it all up to the very top, so that's why it's kind of.
Yeah.
It's like doing that weird duplicate thing too.
Yeah, it's the frequency. I mean, not frequency, but the reflection weirdness. It's almost like a bit crush. You know how the bit crush does a reflection?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what it's doing. If it's in the audio, you didn't put it in a track on the mixer. Looks like it's like bit crushed.
Could be. Because I'm hitting the limits of what the program can do.
Maybe. I think it actually looks better when you do the Harmor away.
Well, I think if I actually make this like where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
that. I think that'll look a lot better. What did I...
You have to delete it and then. Okay, that does look better.
It's not quite as detailed down here, but
Yeah.
see, that looks better.
Mm-hmm.
So
hold on. Hold on to the chimney.
I think that would be good. Kind of all right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see it, but I think what would work even better is font with just like lines, not these huge bold letters.
Yeah, like a different font.
Like something thin.
Arabic.
It's fancy.
What is it supposed to represent? Like, what is that?
I don't know. I don't even know where it is or what it was called. Oh, there it was.
Baby Jeepers.
Baby Jeepers.
I don't understand. I don't get it. If someone explained it to me, then maybe I'll be like, oh, okay. But as it is right now, just looking at it, I don't get it. Oh, look at that one. That makes
Spirits? Or this one?
like tribal Mayan stuff, the spirits, I believe. I just thought it was interesting.
I'm gonna find just a thin lined one. Very stretched out. Thin. That one's pretty thin, like handwritten. You have like kind of swoopy type Control T, yeah. Then I can like stretch it. Although stretch doesn't really matter. There. What's it look like in full size?
does seem like there's a lot of empty space on the bottom, but is that intentional?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter because you can always just adjust the frequency range to make the lowest part at the bottom of your image anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't really matter. That one.
At what point are we going to be doing the Jake Matters thing? Like,
It's when this timer runs up. I guess we can check and see what he's
It
up to as
says-
well.
it says slots.
I know. It's just the timer just happens to be at the same time.
Oh, okay. Sounds like howling like spider monkeys or something.
Mhm. So there's a sound like that. Which, you know, that would work as a sound, right? I mean, it is a
Mhm.
sound. Inverted.
No, it's not. It's not a sound.
Hmm.
I didn't hear it. Did it have a frequency above like 1,000 hertz? And I
The
couldn't
whole
hear it.
thing is above 1,000, yes.
Yeah. Whatever your voice is, like, what is like the hertz level of the normal human voice?
I don't know.
I can't hear it because it's too high of a. Never mind. My hearing isn't that bad.
That looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It works.
What if we did this? Like, we put it on. That's nice. It tells you what the name of it is, so you can just go and be like, put it on it at 15.
Put it through gross beat.
Yeah, I wanted to see what that looks like. It might look really weird. If I can find it. There it is.
That what your
Private.
plan was from the beginning?
No.
I was like about.
Can't even read it.
You can tell that there's like little D's and E's and Z's and stuff like that, but maybe you should just highlight just that one portion so it loops better. Like, take the selector and just select just the D's nuts. Because it's selecting the whole song right now.
That's weird. Do you guys know? Do you guys know anyone that can help me with the game? Or no information? I'm having a hard time. I keep doing what the YouTube video says, but it's not working out. I don't really know any game developers myself, but
Like, what part of the process are you having trouble with? I don't know if I'll be able to help, but maybe if I find something that sounds like, or like. Oh, the Nut Shack. I know what you're talking. It's the Nut Shack. It's the Nut Shack. They repeat it like 400,000 times. I actually watched like part of like one episode. It's unwatchable. It's so bad. It's just it is. This is absolutely unwatchable. Are you trying to make an animated music video? That's pretty cool. That's a good idea. Like use a are you using Unity? I learned I might make animation music video. Which I got that and make good music mastering in a good video game real fast. That way I can show y'all we can do some cool shit. Yeah. You're making a Rosin Guy video game? You can make like a boss battle. But then again, you have to like figure out how to actually make the game first.
yeah, it's just interesting to see what it does to it. Yeah, I think this is like too loud though, right? But it is pretty intense just in those frequencies.
Mm-hmm.
So you could probably like turn it way down and it would still like pop through, but I mean just by its very nature, anything that you see you'll be able to hear. That's just how this works, right?
Yeah.
Like what's brighter is louder, so if it shows up, you're gonna hear it. That's the whole point. You can see it though. See it?
You can see it, yeah.
But it kind of represents like you can just barely see it, and you could also kind of just barely hear it.
Yeah. If you increase the volume, you'll be able to see it better. Just hide D's nuts in every single song we make from now on. I just need some help. I'm really good at making things. Like I do spend a lot of time. Let me show you a picture of video of what I got. I'll go live. It'd be interesting to see what you got so far. Like
that'd be kind of cool.
It's like the thing about like video game making is it's so easy for things to go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you do like one little thing like that's out of whack. I don't know. Did he already do the why I quit my job? He quit his job recently?
I don't know if he did or not, but let's see. Did he do the competition already?
You could use a G Clipper. Clip. But you can do the same thing with two $5 monitors. Hey, look, I'm.
happened? Yeah, I got smallified this time.
I don't
Your
think he did
upstairs studio.
Yeah, it
from
doesn't
the
look like
actual
he did the
hardware.
competition.
Systemize the barrier of
Free
100,000
feedback
followers
soon,
or
it looks
streams.
like. Maybe he like stopped the stream.
Gets creative in all fields. So he's got a really cool mentality. When you talk to him, he loves
yeah, look.
deep conversation like we've
talking
been
about
having
us.
right now. About life or about music. So feel free to hit him up about music production or anything like that too. He's a very nice guy.
Okay, so Major Bacano was watching him.
It'd be an interesting like type of stream to do. Not something like outside of like something that like music making and computers.
Is Solid
so
Snake going live to show us something?
yeah. So let me show you a picture or video of what I got. I'll go live.
All right, I'm sure you're.
There he is.
Okay, so I bet you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. But okay, so this guy talks about how to rig your character. So I did that.
The ambient occlusion tab. But in a game, that effect is expensive. So what if you could calculate it beforehand? Luckily, there is such a thing. You can also bake the ambient occlusion of a character into a texture. Just select the ambient occlusion in the baking tab and bake it out. Okay, now that the textures are baked, duplicate the character's skeleton or a performance tip to use as few bones as possible. So
I feel like he goes too
move and rotate them
fast.
in place. When you're happy with the positioning of the bones, select
That's
the
why you
mesh,
can
then
pause it,
shift
though,
select
Jimmy.
the rig and press Ctrl P to parent the mesh to the bones with
Okay, now I did that. I parented the mesh to the bones. And so.
Oh, he can't hear me,
here's
huh? Unless he's watching. I
No.
don't know if he's
character
watching.
right here, and he said that after you do that, you can go into some kind of view.
automatic weights. If you did it right, your character should now be linked to the rig. Go into the pose mode
Okay, yeah, go into pose mode, and then I should be able to like rotate
and test it out.
and it should
If
be
there are any
linked.
parts that move a little,
But when I go back to here to click on my bones, or
It just
it doesn't
rotates the
really
skeleton.
rotate it. It doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
hold on,
actually
let me
like
see if I can.
connected to the model.
Yeah, it doesn't conform to it. That's the problem that I'm having. It doesn't conform to the arm, even though I put it together. It never conformed to it. So he said select this one. So let's go to object mode. He said select the bones. See how it's all one? Because I did put it together.
Yeah, I wouldn't know
'Cause
how
he
to,
went
the
here,
first
he
thing on
went
how to fix
to-
that. I feel like the tutorial goes too
Um,
fast. Like so, like it's easy to like do something wrong.
Yeah.
what do you do? Hold on, edit.
Because he might have like skipped a step. I've noticed that with a lot of tutorials, like they skip a step because they expect the audience to know already.
Or they're
Or they
just so
just
familiar
skip
with it, they just like they just do
Yeah.
things, and they're like, yeah, everybody knows what you're supposed to do after you do this.
Let's see. Let's go back.
Where a lot
Yeah,
of people
they-
don't actually.
then shift select the rig and press Ctrl
I've
P.
noticed that with Minecraft tutorials all the time. Like, and now I'm going to make a solid water block or something like that, or like and then make a elevator, a water elevator, and then like I'm like, wait a minute, nobody told me how to make a water elevator.
Yeah, see, so when I go into Control P, because I already did where it combined it together, and now, so that's where I'm at. So I ended up doing that.
I've used Blender a little bit, but not like I haven't made like a character and like rigged it to
Yeah.
a bone system.
Go back into Unity.
Yeah. I haven't
imported the
done any of that
character.
either.
It looks pretty bad. from the back, the
Maybe you
mask
could just
disappears.
not give them an animation, just
and
make them
then,
float around.
Shit, I'm having a hard time rotating.
Or do like a first person view so like you don't actually see the character move. So it doesn't need to give them an animation.
Now, one thing is for certain, I'm having a hard time remembering how to like move, because like I keep switching programs and like working in one for a long time, and then I come back to this one. But when you click on this, you can add components to it. So like I went ahead and added a script right here. So I opened it up in here. So I'm not worried about scripting too much, because everything is just gonna be plays, you know, play component, and like I just want everything to be plays, jumps to be my plays. Everything is gonna be simple. All I just want to do is to able to control this, run WASD, and then that's it, and then create other elements to like and then also I was looking at a good like a good rigging smart rig, where I can just like drop it on my character and just go, you know, like it already has see how this option, it says operable from script, so you can change it, and when there I just go in there and change them all to plays, or just add my own plays or add to the script. So if anybody has any help, let me know. Like if anybody can help me. Like I said, this took me a little while to draw in Blender, but I got the hang of extruding things. Although I do have this scarf right here. I did a mirror on here, and if you exit the mirror, see it fucks with my drawing, because originally the guy on the YouTube video, he uses mirror component 2 so that he can draw his, first he does subdivision, first he added the tools, first
preferences, add-ons, and search for loop tools,
yeah,
Rigify,
so loop tools,
and images as planes. With the images as planes plugin installed, Interface, who've guessed
his
this
character
subdivides the
using
object and smooths out the
and then he
polygons,
got a
so
circle
you
or
can
a square, and then he subdivided that, okay, which is in it's in here as well, you know, in the modifier. I think, yeah. So yeah, subdivision, surface, or I don't know, yeah. So anyways, so now I'm stuck with now that we have the mirror on there, I can't, like, I don't want this
Could be like a really like
thing to be opposite.
basic
Wait, maybe I
thing.
can
That's like a
duplicate this.
skip the step.
I might just need to duplicate the scarf and then delete the other side, but it, like I said, it's since it's mirrored, it did the scarf on the other side, which is okay, because I don't mind having two little tail ends. It could be like Solid Snake or something, but I was just wanting to look for one, and then so yeah, that's all I have so far. Here's how it looks. Let's see if we can.
Like he scrolled too far away or something, or lost the model.
Yeah, like looked away from it because it's all gray. You can't really tell where
and
it
I'm
went.
still having a hard time, like, you know, learning the shortcuts in Blender, because I remember messing with Blender a little while back, but I need to get back onto that. So Yep, that's all I have. And for Toon Boom Harmony, the animation, I use this one right here. Well, that's okay because I slowed the YouTube video down and I still couldn't get the I did the step that he said. That's what I'm saying. I did it. I didn't even do this material stuff that he was wanting me to do. I think this part.
Backup. I remove all the materials from the character, except the mouth. I replace it with a new material. Then drag your recently baked materials into the shading tab and link them to the correct channels. Texturing, done. Now it's time to give our character a skeleton to make him move.
Yeah, like that instruction. Just link them to the correct places, and you're like, well, what are the correct places?
Another performance tip.
Yeah, exactly.
As possible. So just delete all the bones you don't need.
Yeah,
all the face bones
I deleted the head. I did all that. So, anyways, and for Toon Boom, and for animation, I just use this program, which I've kind of gotten further than usual.
It looks kind of like Flash almost.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold on, I opened up the wrong one.
What is it?
You get the point.
It's I said it's called Toon Boom. Toon Boom Harmony or something like that.
Maybe I could use something like that. To do stick figure animations.
Really, all I'm wanting you guys to really probably help me with is to like maybe try to find me like I can do your character designs. Like I can work on all the character designs for everybody. Like I'll do Major Pecans, Pitiful, Little Man, and everybody's like characters in there. I just need like a good rig set up. Yeah.
I say it's like I kind of like the idea of using like a
I want a good functioning project.
Like a default like thing, like that one thing you opened, like the first person shooter, and then just modifying that.
Go back to you guys to see what y'all guys said.
All right. Now let's go back into
Oh yeah. It's like way too loud.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah, I wish I knew how to help. I mean, like, but yeah, I like the we're down to 5 viewers now. I think
it's fine.
The solid 6 stream. But yeah, like, as far as like games go, it's like to like new people, like you can't like for example, that guy was like, just put them to the right places. You know, it's like, what are the right places? And then like he expects the audience to know more than he expect, like more than they really do. It's like he's trying to make concise tutorial, you know? Like he's trying to be concise. He's trying not to make it too long or boring. So like, but in the process, like, because he skips on some details, it might make it a little harder to follow, and maybe like, you know, not as detailed as like he. Yeah. Anyway, like I think a lot of people are used to the program. They don't realize how hard it is for new people, like people who aren't like, or just starting with it. But at the same time, it's like I understand why they would want to like not make like a 10-hour long video explaining every little detail.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never worked with like rigging like bones in Blender.
Well, like all I know about doing animations and stuff is from Poser. That'd be kind of funny if you could do a Poser character and then put them in the game.
It depends. I mean, if you can just export some kind of model file from Poser, then you probably can import it or somehow find a tool to convert it to something Right click
Yeah.
and then go to
Blender was always too complicated. Like it seems like it's a lot of work to figure out like what to do. So like I kind of never got started with it.
Mm-hmm.
But what you can do with it is pretty incredible.
Yeah, you can do crazy stuff with it, but I mean, it's you always say things are too complicated, but it's like it to be able to do all the things it does, it kind of has to be.
Yeah, I kind of like the like Game Maker, for example. I can do a lot of stuff, but it's like kind of not as difficult to like start, you know? Like you can, it's like they should like and also like same with like Mario Maker. I mean, it's like pretty complicated to actually make Mario Maker, but then like they have an interface that makes it pretty simple to like make a level. When in
Right.
reality, like making a level like by scratch using programming and stuff like that, that's super difficult. But
Yeah.
they put in an interface in there that makes it easy. That's
Right,
kind
but
of
you
what
can only
I want.
really make like Mario style level games. Like I know that people do a lot of creative stuff with it, but it's basically the same formula. It's a front view, platforms, and it's like
Yeah. But then like they could have like a basic mode for Blender, which has like pre-made stuff that you can like modify and
they do.
and then like easy, simple interface with like everything's pretty self-explanatory and like
You can go to
kind of like a character creator in a video game. You go in there and you're actually creating the character
I think it's Control
like
A.
as if you're
Let's
in
apply.
a video game already.
There you go. So you
And
do
then you can like
Shift A.
go into a different mode
Add a
and
cube.
and then you can do more complex stuff once you get outside of the mode, the easy mode.
Yeah.
Basically,
Shift A.
I think every
If I wanna
program
add,
like this should have an easy mode
I want
for
to add
newbies.
a UV sphere. See, now I have a sphere. So I have. You can just like put them together. You want to make it bigger? You go to the scale. Oh, that went the wrong way. So you can like scale it. Scale. Okay, so you can, like you said, add things and then just modify them. See?
Yeah, but like, what are all those little tiny icons? It's just like it's kind of overwhelming. There's too many icons all at once. Like, what does this do? What does that do? There's so many buttons.
Which one are you?
I don't know which one because there's so many buttons. There's
Pick
too many
one.
buttons. Like this. What I just do there?
That's just basically turning off the floor and camera icons and things like that.
Then, like, for example, I want to move the camera, but it's not as simple. Like, the way I think of, I want to select this. I click on it, and then I can move it, but then there's this selection thing, and I don't know what that's doing exactly. Like, how do I move it up and down? Okay. Moving it up and down. But now it's disappeared. Where'd it go?
You put it
It's
way,
gone.
way
Oh.
up high.
Yeah, but how did that happen?
Probably because it's going along this axis and you like move, because the mouse can go, it like Blender like loop it. So like you can see, so it's lined up. But if I go down, it'll jump to the top, but it's still moving down. So like you can move down, down, down instead of having to like click and drag, like whatever.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm trying to see what Snake is saying. Right click, select object, right click. You say add armature.
I was wondering how you turned that off. Dope, thanks. Yeah, we're just like figuring things out on accident.
I need to go to edit mode, which is just tab. We'll go to edit mode. Right? Hold on.
Yeah, I kind of understand though. I kind of understand what you're saying though, because like with all the stuff it can do, it's like it's kind of hard to like make things super simple.
Yeah, this button goes into camera view. You can see what you're seeing from the camera. If you see, where did it go? View.
But I think this, like all these complex like things and all these buttons, like this mode, it can still exist. But like I feel like everything should have like an easy mode for like newbies. Maybe like have like a like beginner mode, so like you can just like do as much as you can, but much as you possibly can in like the simplest terms possible. And then like maybe like if you wanted to do more, like oh I wanted to like rig this and change, you know, do some sort of weird lighting thing, or like, you know, do all this complex stuff, then you can like switch to like this mode where it like goes and adds more icons and more controls and stuff for people who know what they're doing.
I see. Right click on the square and click armature. I don't see where it says armature.
What do you want me to do, Jimmy?
Oh, there's armature deform.
Majorpic and cheered 10 bits. New Blender update. JIMMY mode.
They basically just remove all the features.
Not all the features, just have like all the basic features, and then like have it be straightforward and easy to understand. Be like add shape, and then you can like automatically like do all the stuff. Like you don't have to like go select right click, select vertices, you know, like do all this like click 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 click. You could just like click on the icon, just do it yourself, or have like a bunch of pre-made assets.
Sculpting mode. You go to sculpting mode and you can be like, I want to make bridges. Oh, but it's gonna be like, it's not very subdivided, so it's not gonna work very well. But hold on.
See, that's what I mean. It's not subdivided. How do you like? Why can't it just do a bunch of stuff automatically?
Because it adds lots of geometry to the scene, and if you don't need all that extra like edges, then why would it do it?
I feel like there's an easier way.
There. So now I'm gonna apply the modifier. I think. X will just remove it. How do I... Oh, there we go. Apply. So now I don't have any modifiers, but my mesh is now much more complex. Now if you go into sculpting mode, you can like... I have mirroring mode on too, so it's like... I can like make little like bumps.
Looks like boobs. No, wait, it looks more like eyes now. I guess that shows where my mind is.
I'm like, it's very small. I think
looks like a butt. From that angle, it looked like a butt.
So you have like, let's see, what is this? Draw sharp, so it's like sharp edges. I think you can go smoothing. There's like all kinds of tools. Clay. That smooths it out pretty well. How do I turn off mirrored mode? It's gotta be somewhere. I don't know where the...
See, there should be like...
Oh, mirrored mode. X, Y, or Z. There we go. Now it's just... not mirrored. It's just kind of smoothing it out. There's extruding or making it bigger.
Damn, Mike, you're good.
Then there's, I think is depending on how far you're zoomed in or out, it does differently too. Like if you zoom in really close, it'll only affect a tiny area. There was another thing. Wait.
There's actually like a program I got that basically does this sculpting thing. It's called Sculptrix or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like basically just like this mode, and that's it.
Yeah,
where
and then
you
there's
can like
ZBrush as well.
that might be what I have. I might have ZBrush or Sculptrix or whatever it's called. But I recognize both names. But like, yeah, it's like that's another thing where like in order to like make like really cool, incredible things, you have to actually be good at sculpting.
Yeah, because like, I mean, I put on a dynamic mesh, so as I get closer into something, it'll
it gets more detailed.
Get more detail, so you can add like little details, like make like creases, like wrinkles in the skin or whatever. And then you zoom out, and it's like little wrinkles.
Making shriveled skin.
Flatten an area.
It's a potato. It's a very mutated potato, but hey, potato's a potato.
Yeah, I'm not.
But it gives me like an
sculpting at all.
gives me an appreciation for like the people at Pixar and stuff who can make like really amazing things in 3D.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what programs they use though. They might use a different. Do they use Blender? I don't know.
I think all the software they've made is like developed in house. Like
probably.
They're not doing. Maybe the smaller.
Like other like animated like DreamWorks and like all those animated things.
Seemed like 12. You can see. No, even that's not getting detail anymore. Maybe it's just the mode I'm using. I don't know. I'm just messing with it.
And also another thing is the way I see Blender, like it's like really complex and overwhelming. That's probably the same way people look at FL Studio. Like they're like, what where do I begin?
Mm-hmm.
It's too complex. There's too many options.
Look at how much detail it's adding. Like look at that.
Wow.
Look at those polygons. So detailed. Like that's just like way too many polygons than you need for like a game. It's adding like thousands of surfaces. It looks cool though.
Yeah. It looks like a growth or something.
That's like just a little tiny spot on my circle. Or it used to be a circle.
It looks like a mutated thing. Are you making a D's nut? Maybe you do need to do a mirrored mode to give it like 2, so you can have D's nuts. Is this one of the bosses I have to fight? Please save it. D's nuts, boss.
Like
you give it veins and stuff.
I mean, it does kind of look weird, like brain-ish, kind of.
It's
like
It's shriveled skin. It's a ball of shrivel skin.
I mean, I could save this mesh as an object if you. Oop! I zoomed out too far. Although it's like it needs to be remeshed because it's got weird like lines
Holes
and
and stuff in it. You can 3D print this.
I could. There's like weird errors here.
Yeah.
I guess if you go over them, it kind of fixes them sometimes, but not always. There's probably like a smooth play will like.
Oh, there it goes.
Smooth them out, yeah.
Save it as standard format. Maybe this could be a brain finger, like that goblin thing on the album cover. You can make that into a boss. The brain finger.
What do you mean save it as standard format? I'm not sure what that means. I'm gonna do that. Oh, digging into it, I guess. Huh. Like a face.
Oh yeah. It's vaguely like a face. Like I could see the eyes and the mouth. It's creepy, kind of. It's like kind of funny how basic shapes need to be in order to look like a face. All you need is like a little protrusion, like two. Yeah, it's like you could really make a basic shape and you can like interpret it as a face really easily.
Like nose, kind of. Thumb tool is weird too.
There it is. That's the D's nuts, man. Yeah, like the crater. It does kind of look like the crater, the Mars, the face on Mars.
You know what all these other ones do? What is this?
So sad.
Plain scrape.
Oh yeah, the so sad guy. It's Nikola Tesla.
That looks like lips, kind of.
Almost like those old primitive like sculptures, like from like way back in like the prehistoric age. Whoa.
That did a
big indent. What is happening? Yeah.
I think if I go from the bottom, I think I can pull it up. Yeah, like I said, I don't know.
I kind of like it as it is. It's like a weird. Oh, you could give him devil horns.
Something like, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, it's a cursed creature right there. Imagine that flying up at you like 100 miles per hour. Oh, you can give him a tail.
Messing up the
Yeah, it's too crazy right there. That might be a good way to do the nose. Oh, it's like too flat.
It's like
It's kind of hard to like, yeah, get the right angle to do the right direction.
I don't know. Is he can like
Whoa.
rotate pieces of it? That's weird.
Yeah, it's freaky.
Oh, it's like looking like his nose is following the mouse. If we zoom
You
out
can
enough,
smell the mouse.
and make his whole face like that's how he looks around.
That can be like he wants to move his head, and he's like, "No, yes." It's like only his face moves. Oh, his head stays stationary. It's kind of like, you know what that reminds me of is there's this guy called Surreal Entertainment, and he like does like really really poorly done like 3D animation, but it's like very eerie and like weird, but it's hilarious. It's like intentionally done that way.
That is so weird.
It's like creepy claymation from an 80s movie. Go into edit mode, select it all, then right click and asset bone, then human.
Okay.
Oh, what'd you do?
I
You smoothed it.
smudged it. Rotate. Yeah, that looks like clay, doesn't it? That's the exactly how clay behaves.
He's confused.
I think there's a
How
little
you
bit
can
of
animate confusion.
weirdness there. What if I?
Yeah, like
Anyway, back to edit mode. Or no.
Blender only seems too complex to me because I don't know what I'm doing. And it's probably the same way people feel about music making programs like FL Studio and Ableton.
So we're saying right click
Iron
on
does.
it. Oh wait, edit mode. So look at how much geometry it's created, like on his eyes. Like look how many polygons are.
Yeah.
All. This where I'm supposed to be?
I don't know what he said. Go into edit mode,
Asset bone.
select it all, then right click asset bone, then human. Where is asset bone?
I don't know where it is. Yeah, there's like all this extra detail here for some reason.
Yeah. A cursed thing, whatever you made. Asset bone. Maybe you can like search for it. Is there like a search function? Whoa, what'd you do? Creepy.
I made it into a pot.
Oh.
Like struggling to run this.
Even with like your beast of a computer.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because there's just so much detail. Look at all those red or those dark spots.
Mm-hmm. And modifiers. There it is, armature. Object.
Rigify. Is there a Rigify option? Oh, it is time, apparently.
Add soft body. New. Don't want that. How come I can't remove? Oh, there we go.
Is Jake Matters alive? I don't know. Did he already do his feedback?
Actually, it may have been midnight. I don't know.
Oh, it's this guy. He's still alive.
No, not yet. I'll get a
Not yet.
notification when he does go live, though. I think.
Yeah, same here. But did anybody redeem slot machines?
Oh, I don't think anybody did. Nope. Oh, we did 1 times 10. Major Pecan did a times 10.
Okay, then I will switch to. What am I doing? Okay, auto rotate. Discord. Stream. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm just gonna turn on slot machine. And times 10. Wait, it's not turning on. What the heck? Wait. Okay, now it's doing something. Okay. Times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and 3 bonus spins. 1, 2, and 3. All right, nothing. Bonus spin. All right, still nothing. Okay. I guess that's it. Right? Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Anybody else for team?
I was trying to figure out another way how to make your camera do
Now
its
it's all shiny.
thing. It's all shiny now.
Look at it. It's creepy. I like it. We need to probably add this to the album cover somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just trying to. He inadvertently is making my face. He's making a mutated Jimmy.
It still looks like still kind of weird, so I want to like add a
Yeah, of course it looks weird. It's
Well, I mean,
that's
like
what it is.
by look weird, I mean like the shadows have like jagged lines,
Oh yeah.
and like the nose, like the shadows in the nose look weird. Like you have like these straight edges. Like it should be
Yeah. Smoothed.
smoothed. How do I?
I kind of like its weird quirks.
Wireframe. Look how like so much
Bumpy.
unnecessary detail.
No, it's not. None of the detail. All the detail is necessary. It was all intentional. Every single little detail in this masterpiece was intentional. You meant to put it in there. It's art. This is art. It looks like Unami. I'm gonna look up Unami. I don't know what Unami is. It is a type of taste. It's a Japanese term for like the savory taste. Oh, that's umami. Unami is something else. Oh, maybe like unami sculpture of some sort. Like oh yeah, those like old Japanese like the stuff from like way in the ancient times. Maybe that's what he's referring to.
Maybe.
Hold on. Oh, it's a YouTube video. It's YouTube like channel. And that's like his style. He does like weird faces and stuff that are creepy. All right. Now I know what you mean.
I'm trying to figure out how to like collapse geometry that's not necessary, which I think this does. But kind of I can see a little bit of change in the back, but I don't want to go too far because then I lose all the like see that's lost pretty much all detail. I have a single triangle left, which is a little too far, I think.
Yeah, it becomes more and more like pixelated as it like you lose detail.
Yeah, it's much.
Oh yeah, it's a lot less. Yeah, I see what you mean.
I want to do that, and then I want to add a subdivision, like smooth everything, but there's already a lot of mesh there, so. See how the edges, like, there's no like weird triangles anymore. It's like smooth shadows.
Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean.
So I like simplified the mesh and then subdivided that mesh.
There's still some weirdness here and there. Like there's like a little like I'll show you with the mouse, like right around here.
Mm-hmm.
That has some weirdness there. And also right up on the nose. It's like a little angular thing.
Very bright light. Kind of
Well,
cool
it's like
to
really close.
Move the light around.
Maybe there's a way to change the light properties so it's not as bright.
We just move it further away. But yeah,
Oh,
if you
yeah.
want, you can just go to the lights tool, and so it's like 1,000-watt light bulb. You can make it like a 100-watt light bulb, and it'd be much dimmer.
Oh yeah.
And you can put it closer to get like the like up close shadows.
Mm-hmm. Creepy.
I wonder how this looks in the Eevee renderer. It'll be
like the Pokemon Eevee. Oh, that's like neat dynamic lighting. I like that.
change the base color of it to whatever you want.
Oh, it's just changing the color of the light.
No, I'm changing the color of the material.
Oh. Change it to like boofed. There. Purple. Or badass. Yeah. Now that's badass.
You can make it metal, which in this instance doesn't really look good because there's like nothing. It's reflecting gray, so it's hard to really see the metalness of it.
There's this like a program like a character creator mode called Hero Forge where you can like make your own guy, then you can get the 3D model from that. I think you have to buy it though. But you can either like get a 3D printed model, or you can get like the 3D model, and then you can like edit it through like probably open it through Blender.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff with that. It's like a character creator, but it's like it's meant for Dungeons and Dragons, so you can make all sorts of like different races and stuff, and you can pose them and like pose them how you want. It's limited, but it's like the best character creator like online. There's like other ones out there. But like I've messed around with it a lot. It's pretty fun.
I like messing with the roughness because you can like see like how it looks very shiny now.
Mm-hmm.
Like shiny plastic.
Yeah.
And you can adjust the roughness to make it like very specular, like perfect reflections. Or like, you know, spread them out a bit or make them like
almost like if you just dipped it in oil.
Mm-hmm. You can make it sheen, which doesn't really do a whole lot. Clear coat is interesting. It like, wait, why did it make it white?
I don't know.
Or you can make it like glass, pretty much like. There's stuff behind it. You'd see it's all.
Yeah.
Like if I did a. I guess this would work. Oh wait, you can't see the cube through it at all?
That's because I think you might need to improve the lighting or something because you can't really see the cube. Or maybe you gave the cube a glass like thing. You know what I mean? There.
Be able to see through that. The transmission is set to... Weird. I don't know why it's...
Remember, when you go into edit mode, use only the subdivide tool to chop. Maybe it's very opaque glass.
Well, no, because then you would just
It
turn
wouldn't
the
make
transmission
sense.
down. Transmission up should make it... Oh, maybe it's because I'm an Eevee. That could be why. Maybe Eevee doesn't do glass very well. Cycles. It takes much
What
longer
is
to
it doing?
render.
What is it? Oh.
Yeah. It was because I was an Eevee, that's why. There, now you can see the cube through it.
Yeah, it's very distorted because it's such a weirdly shaped thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's the cube through this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have like... This really should just be an on or off switch. Either it's transparent or it's not. Like, because the material can't be like 50% transparent.
Well, I can kind of see like if like it's kind of cloudy inside of the glass material.
Well, see, that's where
It
you would
could be
add...
like
Well,
partially.
then, see, that's where you'd add roughness to it.
Could be
Where it's like kind of
partially
like...
transparent.
See, the roughness
Yeah.
makes it like look like frosted glass. If you bring the roughness
Yeah.
all the way up, then it's just like the whole thing is just a blur. But like you wouldn't have like perfect reflections or whatever perfect things that are only showing like, you know, you see the object and the glossiness of the object and you see through it. Like,
I can kind of see that, like maybe like I don't know, maybe it'd be more like a lighting option if you wanted to have like to see the glossiness of the object and like partially see through it, but that would just be like lighting, like sun reflecting off the glass or something.
mm-hmm.
But I can kind of picture like something that's like partially transparent. But yeah, it could be an on and off switch and they'd be fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's don't they have a... there's a way to do water. I don't remember exactly how it is, but there's a way to do fluid simulations.
Whoa. It'll be interesting to see this like splash on the ground.
Oh, like
Probably
that.
take a while to render.
It would. The Earth icon. Oh, this one? World. That's just world settings. I think it's in... Not particle properties, physics. There we go. Fluid. Oh. Blender just crashed.
Did it crash?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. I never saved it.
Mm,
We're back to
darn.
a cube. We may have lost our guy.
Recover. There's recover. Last session. Recover last session.
Cannot read.
Oh man.
Ugh. Dang it. That's alright.
It doesn't do an autosave like
Well, I think if
like
you
what's it called?
save it... Hold on. It may have. Hey.
Oh, yes.
It's there.
Now
Nice.
save it.
I should save it as a guy.
Or chaos, man. Embrace this. Pan-Psychasm has a track feedback.
Oh yes, he does. It's a YouTube video.
I didn't hear the what's it called? The notification.
No, I know it didn't. Fading smooth might also help some things. Yeah, we're doing a weird Blender thing.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out the program.
Oh, there we go. There. Yeah, you lose all the detail of like his weird face when you make it transparent.
Yeah. Let's listen to the Pan-Psychasm before we forget.
Yeah, there you can see kind of the relief of the face now. I kind of want to like straight, kind of. Apply all transforms. There we go. Oh dang it!
Oh no, it crashed again.
That's weird.
Where banana?
They look really weird. They like have a very intense stare, and they're extremely fluffy. So it looks like their heads are like in the middle of this big ball of fluff, and they're just staring at you.
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing to consider when you're really wanting to get somewhere in the music industry. Create one identity to shit out whatever the people want to hear. Check the charts or most listened tracks from your genre and use them as an orientation to give the listener what he wants.
That's true.
You should also have an identity where you create what you want. This will help you maintain your own style, maybe even to set a trend once. Hope you can understand what I mean. Yeah, like with us, like I understand that from a marketing perspective, like if you're trying to make it in the music industry and like make money, I can understand like trying to go with what the trends and what the people want to hear, like what's a big hit nowadays. But like we're not really in it for the money. We're like just trying to have fun and make our own stuff. And so it's like we're kind of like free to experiment and do whatever we want, really.
Yeah, I kind of like the freedom where it's not like I feel like, oh, I have to make a new hit track that people are gonna like, so people listen to it. Like, I just want to make stuff that's fun, try some new things, see what happens.
Yeah, and sometimes you might make something that people actually like, but at the same time, I understand from like a business standpoint, like
Yeah.
if you really
Creating-
want to make it in the industry, you kind of have to like go with what is popular and like try it so you can make money. You know, you want to make what people actually want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Same with like YouTube videos and stuff like that. You have to like make a video that
Look at
people
that
actually want to watch.
This is a very evil predator. Dangerous, cunning, always dissatisfied with everything. It seems that it's always in a bad mood, and it's better not to get in its way when it's in this state. This beast can easily attack a person or even a representative of its species without any reason. But why do these wildcats react to everything with such aggression? Why are they always ready to fight? We're going to find out now. Let's go.
10-minute video.
I watched the whole thing, I think.
You've watched the whole thing?
I think I have.
Oh.
Saliva in your mouth
they're
starts to
just
freeze,
fluffy
the Pallas cat will feel
balls.
quite comfortable. The family Felidae. Meet a fishing cat. Of the range of these predators, besides tropical fishing cats.
Cats are very diverse species. Like, I think I saw like a Nova or like nature documentary on PBS about cats, and I heard about those black-footed cats and like other wild cats. I was like, dude, that's a bungie cat. That's kind of what we do. We don't really follow a genre. We just try to make something that sounds good to us.
And then Marwallo was here and he recorded some guitar for us. So that's also in it.
Yeah, I like this conversation they're having about music composing, like video games versus movies.
Still sounds something weird about it, but
How come the time is weird? Yeah, there. I like that better. The time was doing it was going through the bars instead of like actually doing the time.
Oh,
I mean, it's still the time.
Yeah, it's just a different way to interpret it.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, your language is fine. Varied a lot from company to company. It's more of a preference here at Amazon. We create a song. Oh, so you work at Amazon? That's cool. Let's create a song that carries the story, the emotion, the attention, and much more. And also another thing, like with movie soundtracks, I've noticed sometimes is that like sometimes you don't really notice the music that much. But it does, like your brain notices it. So it's like kind of like you want to like make something that's like subtle and not like like something that like takes over the story or like takes over what's happening on the screen. So like you want it to like kind of blend in with what's happening, but it enhances the emotion of what's going on, because sometimes like you watch a thing and you take out the score and it's just like completely changes everything. It's completely different. It doesn't have the same impact. But like when you watch something that like has a score, it's like sometimes you're paying attention to what the people are saying, you're paying attention to the story, and it's like the music isn't like distracting is basically what it is. But it's still there. And like and I think that's pretty neat that you can do that. Yeah, it's like kind of like you don't notice it, but your brain does. It's like subconscious almost.
On this.
But that's a good thing, because you don't want the music to be distracting away from the story and the dialogue and everything.
Oh, that's right. We were like messing with this, remember?
Yeah.
Visualizer. I don't think. Yeah, remember we had like your image doing weird stuff? That's right.
I don't remember which image that was.
Oh, it wasn't this one. It was. I don't remember what. Maybe this one has to be. Or delete it. Just delete. Remember? It's like the you rolling on the fire. That's right.
Posing for Final Fantasy is like a life goal for me.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's awesome that you got it's got a chance of help composing from Final Fantasy Online. It's a new expansion, Endwalker. Sweet.
That is pretty cool.
Even a harmonic tremolo from a violin can do a better job than a fully blown orchestral statement. It just has to fit. Yeah. It's kind of like I think like a lot of times people don't really realize it's like stuff like for me, like I think one of my favorite like soundtracks, my favorite like video game soundtracks is probably like Zelda Ocarina of Time, because a lot of it is like audio, like because you're playing an ocarina, and then like all the songs have like their own little like compositions and stuff, and then like it's just like kind of like there's a lot that goes into like each level. And yeah, so that was like one of the first soundtracks that like as a kid I was playing. I was like, this is a cool soundtrack. But then also, of course, there's Pansy. BBC Orchestra Discovery is a free plugin from Spitfire. It's hands down one of the best free orchestral plugins. Cool.
Huh.
And then one of my favorite like soundtracks as far as like a sound, as far as like as far as like radio, like actual songs, like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, also Grand Theft Auto Vice City. They both had pretty good soundtracks. I used to like ride around in the cars, just listen to the radio.
628 gigabytes. Jeez.
Wow.
That's crazy.
But if you're like, yeah, 628 gigabytes. Wait a minute. Do I have that much?
Yeah, we
I
got
think.
you.
Oh yeah, I have 2 terabytes.
We gave you another terabyte. Yeah, I mean that's for the $1,000 one though, but that's crazy.
Oh, there's
Legato's
another
continuous
track
transition
feedback
from
from
one note to
Tweaks
other.
Official.
I gotta get that alarm fixed so I know when you have feedback.
I'm just trying to like look at the
Hi there, Paul Thompson here from Spitfire Audio. In this very short video, I'm going to show you the key differences between the 3 different editions of the BBC Symphony Orchestra plugin. If you own the Core edition, then you automatically have access to the Discover edition. If you own Pro, then you will automatically have access to the Core and Discover edition. It's incredibly easy to switch modes simply up here at the top of the UI. We're going to go into mode switching in another video linked below, so do check that out to find out all of the advantages of being able to do this. First up, let's look at the Discover edition. As you can see, the Discover edition has a virtual representation of the orchestra. When you hover over each section, it gives you a little bit of information about that section and tells you what they typically do in the orchestra. And below here, you'll see a small selection of sounds that gives you an idea of the sound of that section of the orchestra. Here, for example, violin ones. Let's check out the clarinets. Now the Discover edition is a super light edition, very, very small number of samples within this edition, so that it's really easy to use, very, very light resource on the system.
I want to see what like the
many different microphone positions, all the way up to Atmos compatibility to give you a real ability to craft the specific sound of the orchestra to your taste. So that gives you an overview of the differences between the ability to give you the Core edition, and within the brass you also have the contrabass, tuba and trombone as well. Within Pro you'll also see to the Pro edition.
I want him to do like audio things. I think it's the funniest. It's $49 or free. Like you get to pick.
You'll listen to a few scores written for strings. Let's see, if you really want the sound realistic, you should also learn about double stops, Debussy, and how it affects the loudness and presence of the sound. Yeah, like I don't know a lot of the technical terms.
We'll send you a free download after 14 days, or you can pay $50 and download it now. That's fine. Yeah, that might be something to look into later, but
yeah, like the thing about like, yeah, it's hard to like, if you don't know what you're doing, like when you're using like a plugin, it's hard to make it sound natural sometimes. Like so if you know the terminology, if you know how to like, yeah, do all this stuff, then you can make it sound more natural.
Tweaks Official did the fantastic dance.
Thank you,
for the follow, Tweaks.
But like, yeah, I just like I just like the sound of a lot of the instruments, and like you could probably, but we usually don't do like orchestral music, but we have in the past.
We've used like orchestral instruments, but not like like set up like a full orchestra arrangement for a song. But we've used like,
yeah, like
I know you like the violin.
Violins are good.
Violins are good. That's a quote from Jimmy.
Violins are love. But yeah, like some of our more orchestral sounds are like Equinox songs. I mean, some are more orchestral songs like Equinox and Snowfall Sanctuary and Samurai Symphony.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. Might give it a try sometime.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I made some changes to the upload page.
Oh, okay.
Good morning,
What
Majoris.
changes?
Who do you think is the biggest dickhead in the world? Don't even think about it. Just say it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You. What? Did we just become best friends?
Did we get another feedback? I think Tweaks Official sent one in.
Yeah, that's what I just listened to.
Yeah,
Pretty
but
sure.
he sent in another one.
Oh, I don't know
New
why.
World. It's a boss battle. I don't mind the computerizedness. I mean, it's a game, like, so it's just as long as it gets the feel across. It doesn't have to be like an actual live orchestra. It's just like you kind of like want it to get the message across. I think that's the goal of any soundtrack. So just as long as it sounds good.
All right, it's very short so far still.
Solid Snake cheered 10 bits.
Thank you for the 10 more bits, Solid Snake.
Thank you, Solid Snake.
Let me grab a coffee. All right, HS.
All right. Depends on the realism. Yeah, like there's like a game like Skyrim or something that's trying to like have like more realistic graphics. They might want to like give it a more realistic soundtrack, but if it's like a 2D game, it's okay if it's like computerized a little bit. Maybe you have a little bit of like chiptuniness. That's fine. Anyway, the thing about the songs, I don't know what to add to it or what to.
Yeah, I don't know. This sound here is from Doom. No, it's not Doom. This is PlayStation 1 startup sound, continued by an AI, and it made kind of like a beat. So he like took that beat and kind of this. It's kind of a neat beat on its own. I think we did an automatic sound to score, and it came up with something, but I don't think it really fits perfectly. But that's kind of what we come up with. Yeah, I'm still not sure. Do you think we added this like as a joke, but it ended up being like I kind of liked it. Oh, you want me to? If I right click, it'll delete it. This one?
What are you trying to do?
Crossfade.
Oh.
The only thing is it'll only do that if you like... Oops, not wrong. If it's like Oh, but I don't want to stretch it. If it's like shorter like that, then it will do it. But if you're going all the way to the end, it has nothing to crossfade to. Yeah, the samples that he gave us were like exactly. It starts and it ends, so there isn't really any space to crossfade. But yeah, that is a good way to eliminate like pops and stuff when the sample ends. But it literally just it ends right there, so there's not really anything to do. Not sure. That one's a longer one. That's even longer. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the difference.
When I do crossfade bleeding, what does it sound like if it goes into like? Does it like fade out?
Except it's we have a reverb on it anyway. The different modes are just like shorter ones. So I guess if you had like 2 samples, you like put them together like that, you know, side by side, and it would crossfade from one back to the other one.
Majorisk Knight cheered 5 bits, shoots an arrow at Justin. It hits his armored plate knee guard. He loses 5 HP, somehow.
Nice.
He's getting lower in points.
See, it's like just slight changes.
Yeah.
Transients, it'll just like change. So, yeah, it's any one of these will make it, you know, not have little clicks. See you later, HS Tutorials. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you for stopping by. Hey, and where is where is
like he's going live right now.
Jake Matters?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Can't wait to hear what he thinks about our song.
I need to change my stream title? I don't know.
Solid Snake cheered 10 bits.
Thank you, Solid Snake. Maybe.
There he is.
Okay, hey, how you doing?
Doing good.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
How's life? Second stream of the day. Let me just check everything's working. We got the microphone, desktop, Bableton. We're all good.
Oh, see, he's only.
Oh, I'm tired now, people. It's end of the workday. Yo, I'm gonna be in the cafe chat. All right, Lottie, I'll get you in a minute. We're gonna do this first, though.
I think ours is the longest. Is there really?
Hey, Saucy, how are you, ma'am?
Is there really only 5?
Solid. Hey,
right now.
How's your
It's 10 according to my phone.
Right now.
No. There's only 5 tracks in the competition.
Shrivel, are you guys pumped?
Ours is the longest?
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Saucy.
It's like only 2 minutes and 40
I hope you're not,
seconds.
you're not subjecting your ear to too much noise, man. You pumped? Sweet, dude. Sweet, I'm also pumped.
I listened to a lot of them already.
Just make sure everything's loaded. I think we're good.
We might have a good chance of winning.
Can someone fart for me? I just want to see if that's all working.
I hope so. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, that's funny. It's like a wormhole of streams. Perfect. All right.
We'll see if we win.
Let's get into it, chaps. We've got 5 submissions in the comp. We did a sample competition where we gave some scuffed stems. Apparently, no one was happy with the stems, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. We had some interesting chord progressions. I personally thought the chord progression was pretty damn chill. It was a F Dorian progression, if I can remember correctly. Let me get the stems and show you what they sounded like. I'm just going to unzip them.
I thought he tried to intentionally make it a challenge.
We gave you MIDI as well, but there was a few different stems. It went something like this. Okay, that was pretty much the main premise or the idea of the song. You like them? Good stuff, Shrivel. I didn't mind that at all. It was F Dorian, and there was two out of key chords to make it a little bit more challenging. I think I chucked in like an A-7 in there or something. So we had the 5 submissions. Now I'm going to put them in reverse order. So if you submitted first, you go last. That is in your favor because then people will hear your track more recently when it comes to the voting. Okay, it's going to be decided by chat. We're going to gain stage these so they're all the same. We don't want loudness fooling you. Okay, that old chestnut. So we're gonna just quickly tweak the samples because loudness will play a part in people's minds. They'll go, "Oh, that sounds good," but it's actually just louder.
If you all
okay, so you're getting normalized
into his chat,
people.
Oh, we have 2 viewers. They all left.
Looks cancerous.
Hopefully, they went to,
the first one
they can vote for us.
Is Zeus.
Well, I'm still.
Which I don't think is any surprise.
It might just be us 2 in here.
Here's the first track. I'm not even going to tell you who played the tracks. I'm just going to play the tracks, and you can judge it based on the content. More so
that's
than
what
who
I thought
you
because
like.
I noticed
It's not
some
a
weirdness. I
popularity
assumed it was
contest, people.
intentional to make it a challenge.
Let's go.
Oh, he does have a spectrogram.
Let's just turn that down a little bit more. Hang on a second. I almost blew my ears off. All right.
See,
loudness warning for all y'all. Do I have this
analyzer?
Yeah, okay, good. All right, let's go.
It's gonna be sideways though.
Oh.
You might still see it.
Yeah. I noticed his song, I like it, but I don't know where he put the samples or like his stems.
All right, SPL on the wrong channel. Not that it matters. Where did I put it? Oh, I put it there on Zeus's. I was like, wow, it's -2 LU. Didn't sound that loud. This was cool. It was funky. So a round of applause for the track. Very, very, what do we call it? Very kind of bass housey.
I like the sound of that song. I just don't know if it followed the challenge.
Bass line, nice vocals on there.
Where did he
Good
put
stuff.
all the
Clap, Marla Baker. Shrivel up. I mean, damn it! I didn't want to. Oh, it is the way it is. This is a Shrivel song. I wanted to try and not give it away, but you know, it's just the way it is. Let me just check the loudness of this one and then match it. Alright, so 11. Hang on, sorry, hang on. That was really fucking loud. That was okay. I stuffed up already. In that, I made the loudnesses different. I'm going to put a limiter on the master and just throw a limiter on, so we'll make them similar. That's fine. Why not? I'll make yours a bit louder, Shrivs.
It does look like
Alright, let's go. Next track!
It's got the spectrogram on.
I'm not sure if the chat might cover up the D's nuts, though. Maybe you should tell them to check out the spectrogram.
Pretty. Damn.
Passing the D's nuts.
Okay.
I could be your butt right now.
I wasn't expecting that one. Love it. There we go. Another track. Very cool. Shrivel Skin-esque, chaotic, yet very along the lines of the challenge, which is a good use of the chords and the ups and everything. So there we go.
I thought that was like the point of the challenge.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Next track is
Comp.
I think this is catchy. He's not here, so I'm gonna say. Okay.
Very different, but I like it. Yeah, that's one thing. I don't hear the chord progression. Nice though.
Okay, going hard. Nice and Mimi leaning into the Zeus side of the thing. He obeyed the rules. He used the sample. It was more similar to the first entry here, in that it was kind of an EDM thing. So I wish it was a little bit longer because there's a definite difference in length there, guys. And regardless of what they tell you, it does matter. Okay, length does matter. Okay, if you're shorter and you're producing shorter, you've got to make up with something else. Okay, I'm not saying you need to be 6 minutes long, but if you have more quality content in a shorter period, it can make up for the lack of length. But usually you want at least 4 or 3. Yeah.
That's what she said.
That's pool section content now. Yeah. Mankini stream will be in the next couple of weeks, by the way. Oh, by the way, you've got me streaming more regularly for the next at least week. We had the announcement today from the government in Australia that, or Victorian government, we're the state I'm in, that we are in lockdown for a second week. Tomorrow would be the end of the first week, so it won't be for another 7 days. So we get more. My motto is, even if I have work meetings, this is staying. I hope this is staying as long as there's lockdown. I will not shave. Mainly, that's what she said. Exactly, Wild. I will not shave as long as I'm in lockdown. I have never tried to grow a beard, mainly because I can't. Look at it.
Well, putting it up doesn't change anything.
Look at it. Come on, man. I look like I'm 12 and I've just hit puberty for the first time. That's fine. That's fine. Look,
I tried
man.
to turn it down. Hopefully
Look,
that
it's like a fucking rash on the side of my face. Yeah, but you've got the hair, Iggy. You've got the hair. Do you hit puberty more than once? I'm still waiting to hit puberty, apparently, Shrivel. Okay, next song.
I was browsing on the web one day. Your picture popped up on my screen. Here was a message from the skies above that you would fall in love with me. So I found your address from a Facebook post, 67 Pinewood Street. I took some pictures of your room last night. I took as many as I could. But then the cops, they saw me outside. I told them I was just your friend. They bought it all, they let me go free. A sign that we were meant to be. I'm just a creep. My pictures I took were just not enough. I knew I had to get some more. I bought a camera to look from afar. I just had to get in the door. So I waited for you from across the streets until you left for groceries. I put a camera in your room that night and waited for you on the screen. When you came home and the camera turned on, I saw you in high quality. But then you saw it and you started to scream. The cops came and arrested me. I'm just a creep.
It's so weird, man.
I'm just a creep.
Do you guys listen to those lyrics? It's literally a song about a dude who breaks into a girl's fucking apartment, takes pictures, and then gets caught like masturbating probably in the nude to the pictures by the police. It's fucking insane. Good use of the chords though. Yeah, yeah. Good use of the chords. I think he did really good with that. Very, I don't even know what to classify that as. Like, I don't know how to pigeonhole that. That's a whole thing right there. Okay, and to round it out, now, guys, noise warning. I'm going to turn the limiter down on this one. Is he here, by the way? Is he here? He's not here. He's asleep. Let me see if I can page him. Hang on. Let me see if I can... He's usually around. He did say he's sleeping normally now.
I kind of liked all the songs.
Okay,
I'm
well...
not sure which one will win.
Here's the time
to...
Here we go!
Hey, Zeus! Chance to enter the chat.
Come.
What?
Yeah, rocks, yeah. I think we have a winner. It really does look like a syringe.
Big Beat Battle, fuck you. It's hilarious.
That was ours.
Oh yeah. 0 out of 10, not loud enough.
Right, you heard it right there, guys. That was Zeus's usage. He did take the up. He stuck to the challenge and used the sample. Okay. Let's get a poll. Let's get a poll with it and find out what you guys like. Okay. Who wins? Who wins? I'm going to play them again. I'm just going to call them their respective colors, right? So I'll give you guys more definite colors. Hang on. Let's go red. Let's go blue. Let's do green. And yeah, brown, that's fine. Okay. And then I'll fit them all together. Okay, so we got red, blue, green, yellow, and brown. All right, we're going to do a 2-minute vote. Everyone, I would love to get your opinions. We're not going to do extra voting. It's just put in your vote for one you like most. I'm going to add to red and to blue. They get an extra vote because they had their thing in on time, okay? They get one extra vote.
Wait,
all right.
We have it on
cool.
time?
Starting poll now.
Yeah,
get your voting just to let you know which one's which. This is red.
I had it in like hours, like 12 hours early.
Green. Yellow. And brown. Yellow. Green.
For yellow.
Where's the poll? Oh, vote.
We can do brown.
Can we vote for ourselves?
Hang on, sorry. Brown.
I'll vote for yellow. Vote.
Blue.
Okay, I voted.
Pictures of your room last night. I took as many as I could.
Red. Blue. Green. Yellow. Brown.
I feel like we cheated. Voted for ourselves.
Yellow.
No, wait. I voted for another guy.
Blue.
67 Pinewood Street. I took some pictures.
Red. Okay, I think you guys get the picture, right? Get your votes in. We got yellow in the lead by a smidgen versus brown at the moment. We got blue in third. This is yellow. We got blue. Yellow. Brown. All right. Oh, shit. Now, we've actually got a tie because blue gets an extra vote. So you're all on 5. You're all on 5. Just for the 3 winners. No one else, yeah? Just for the 3 winners.
So
Exclamation
you'll
mark play.
Okay. You got it.
Okay, thanks, Strokey. Shrivel, Lottie, Marla Baker. I got Marla in there. He's in. Cut off current feedback. Is this not? It's not working, is it? Type play, exclamation mark play to enter the game. It's working. Click start. Is it? I don't see your names or your balls there. Oh, hang on. Don't press start. Okay. There's no one there. Wait, that's not it. That's not right, is it? That's not right. Oh, it is working. What the hell? Oh, it is working. Oh, okay, good. Here we go. We got Shrivel Skin currently in first place. For some reason, I'm in it. Oh, here we go through here. Oh. I don't know who's who because there's no labels there. But I think it's me coming in first place. Uh-oh, that's trouble. Lottie's in second now. He's overtaken Shrivel. Into the windmill we go. Okay. Boom. Lottie's coming with Marla Baker now in second. Shrivel in fourth. in third. Because I'm not counted. I don't know where everyone is now. You guys in here somewhere. Well, they're dropping down. They're dropping down.
Forget what the
dropping down the bottom here.
Is to make
we got me in first place, apparently. Mr. Lod's coming in second. Up the laser beams. 1 straight through. 2 straight through. Can Shrivel make it 2? Yes. No problems at all. I don't know where you've gone. I don't know. I actually don't even know where you've gone. I'm guessing up here. Where did you go? Ah! Okay, here's a marble here.
For last place.
Into the chute.
That's not the end yet.
I can't read chat right now because it's off the screen. This is so scuffed. Okay, got the butterfly fans, whoever that is. I think it might be me. How do I turn labels on, man? Okay, I can see the chat now. Use the mouse to look around. Oh, okay, that's good. Okay, Marla Baker. Oh, I got the labels now. Marla Baker, there he is. There's Marla Baker and Shrivel Skin. Mr. Lottie's coming in first. I don't know where he is. Oh, he's down here. He's down here. Did Mr. Lord win? Mr. Lord wins. Fuck, I missed it. I didn't know where you were. Shrivel Skin's coming dead fucking last at the moment. But who knows? Who knows if it's going to be Marla or Shrivel? You're both neck and neck right now. Down the thing.
We might get
into the droppy pot. Down the chute. Shrivel's overtaken Marla Baker at the last minute. And Marla's got fucked at the end. There you go. Lottie, Shrivel, then Marla. Unlucky, Marla. Unlucky. You lost. That was my first time ever doing marbles, guys. Apologies for how scuffed that was.
Alright, we're gonna rate him.
Alright.
I'm gonna go to my channel real quick. So you can
Well,
click the
anyway,
button.
thanks for all the bits, all the follows, and I guess might get into more detail there.
Official For Us Music, Foss High Music, and Tweaks Official. Thank you for the follows. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
And thanks for the bits, Solid Snake, and the feedback.